They're all out. After 18 days trapped underground, all 12 boys and their soccer coach are now free from that Thailand cave.
The boys are out, people! Fuck that cave! 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 You know that cave? Fuck that cave! All right, enough, thank you. We get it. Such good news, very exciting. The good news resulted in some pretty surprising interviews.
How does everyone feel? How have everyone been feeling watching this?
Imagine that, no countries. You know that song?
I know that song.
God, I love that guy so much! So good. Of course, up until that point, they'd all be singing, help. Thank you. They'd also been singing, and get back to where you once belonged. Outside the cave, that is. Fuck you guys, we got 10 minutes of cave gear. You better get on board. They got out, everyone! Of course, they're also singing the lesser-known Ringo B-side, I sure would like to not be in that cave. Funny story, he wrote that when he was stuck in a well. Oh, boy. I loved all the speculating that everybody did during the whole hoo-ha. Here's Virginia Trioli on ABC News Breakfast imagining the important role that meditation must have played in the boys' well-being.
We call it mindfulness here in Australia now these days, would have been, I'm sure, central to keeping those boys grounded and calm and as so many have remarked, so serene and smiling when the rescuers finally found them after 9 days there. Yeah. I mean, it's possible they were smiling when the rescuers arrived because of the meditation. I can say it's equally possible they were smiling because they were being rescued! That would have quite a zen effect on you, I think. And just to tip people in the media, if you're going to have experts on, please listen to the actual words that they're saying. Just listen to what Channel 7 anchor Michael Usher said after an expert talked about the possible psychological problems the boys could be facing.
That number of people is going to be a spectrum of some doing very well, and unfortunately there, I hope not, one or two that may really have some psychological troubles.
Terrific.
No, not terrific, Michael Usher! That is cold, Michael Usher, even for you. Are you on the side of the cave? Fuck that cave! All right. Of course, we all wanted to know what it might be like to be trapped in the cave. Enter graphical depictions of said cave.
And if we took a hypothetical cross-section, we can explain why the boys are trapped there and why it's so hard to get them out. Say they came in down here. As they walked through the cave, they would have gone up and down and up and down.
Oh no! That guy is trapped in a graphical representation of the cave! Someone get him out! He's trapped. I think my favourite graphic of all was this BBC one showing how divers swim with boys. Really brings it alive, doesn't it? I feel like I'm a little boy. Just watching it. Now the rescue is over, it's time to acknowledge the unsung hero of the whole mission, Elon Musk. Earlier this week, Musk and his engineers built and tested a mini-submarine for the boys to be carried out in. Because we all know the best way to help frightened kids who are trapped in a small, dark space is to cram them into an even smaller, darker space underwater. We know the cave was very cramped, of course. At its most narrow, it was about the width of an adult human's head, or
3 Mars bars into one.
Thank you, Koshi. Still good. So, how did Elon Musk's rescue mission go?
He's brought with him a special submarine small enough for the mission, but increasingly it's looking like it won't be needed.
We've just seen some tweets from him which he has put up just in the past hour or so. He says he's brought with him his submarine, which is made from rocket parts, and he says he's going to leave it there just in case it is needed to help in the rescue.
Yeah, Elon Musk rocked up to the cave with his mini-submarine that he spent ages working on, millions of dollars, and the rescue operator said, no thanks. Come on, it'll work. Let me try the fucking submarine. Put the kids back in. I'll give it another go. Come on. So people are suspicious about Elon Musk's attempt. I would like to hear from another expert, please.
Look, I think that was a perfect idea. The only thing would be for a capsule to fit a small boy in would still have to be a reasonable size, and would it fit through that tight section? I'd actually liken it to, You know, trying to fit a refrigerator inside a small car. You know, it just tries your might. You're just not going to get it through.
Yeah, so it was a perfect idea, except that it's too big and it wouldn't work. Apart from that, though, awesome idea. Thanks, Elon. Tell you what, there was one group of people particularly thrilled that the rescue was a success.
The Thailand cave rescue mission could soon become a Hollywood movie.
Hollywood executives and producers are already on the ground interviewing those involved.
We're here really looking at this as a movie that could inspire millions of people across the globe.
Just think, soon we could all be inspired by that thing we lived through just hours ago. Well, I wonder who's going to play Koshi. Ooh!